Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for another daily energy and guidance reading. And today we're using the Blue Messiah reading cards by Nari Anastasia. And I consider this a timeless reading. So whenever you hear this message is when you're meant to hear it. You can use this as a pick a card reading, 1, 2, or 3, or a blended reading. As I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. And I'll take the card. Whoop, we had a jumping card, so we'll take that as the first card. And then I'll take a card from the center for card number 2. And I will take the bottom card for card number 3. Okay, and let's see what we have for today. And again, I don't know how these are always ending up upside down. This is like 4 days in a row. Okay, so we have card 14, and it says Inner Alchemy. And what a beautiful picture. She kind of looks like a tree with the roots down here. Very, very beautiful. Inner alchemy is the process of transformation, the transmutation of the dense energy within you into light. The true alchemist embraces and understands this process of change and in turn prospers through alchemic empowerment. The key to inner alchemy is to understand that the gold you seek is hidden within the dark shadows of self, shadows that encompass fear, rage, guilt, shame, and other conflicted emotions. By consciously walking through the darker aspects of self with understanding, unconditional love, forgiveness, and compassion, healing and a return to wholeness is achieved. Through the wisdom of awareness, view every situation you encounter in life as an opportunity to spiritually grow and evolve. By doing this, all of your experiences will benefit you in some way, and inner alchemy will result. When you can master this process of inner transformation, you are more empowered with greater understanding and enlightenment. When you look at others, you stop focusing on their darker attributes. Instead, you see their light. Passing on your wisdom of inner alchemy, you encourage others to see the gold within themselves. Through the practice of transformation, you move closer to the divine light of love and gain greater perspective and understanding of the universe within and around you. This is true alchemic empowerment. So, yeah, I mean, instead of seeing our challenges and our misfortunes and our unfortunate circumstances as, a victim of them, see them as an opportunity to learn, to grow, to expand, to gain the wisdom that we can share towards other people that are experiencing the same thing. So, regardless of what we're going through right now, I mean, life is never perfect. Even if you do all the right things, you're still going to run into situations that are going to be unfortunate and unfair. And this is all part of the alchemic process. And like I said, as we experience these pains and woes of life, it allows us to become stronger and it pushes us further along our path. And then the next card is self-love. And self-love is a beautiful card. This whole deck is very amazing. It's very unique and different. It has its own special style to it. And it says, love is the universal language throughout the cosmos, aligned with the creative process of manifestation. It is the living energy that moves through everything. Self-love is the key to unlocking the power of universal love. The more you love who you are, the greater your capacity to feel love from others. And isn't that true? I mean, unless you have self-love and love within yourself, you can't possibly give what you don't have on the inside. And when you love yourself, not in a narcissistic way, but in a way that you respect yourself, that you don't allow others to take advantage, that maybe you set boundaries so people don't take advantage of you or cross those boundaries. When you love and nurture yourself, you come from a heart space where you're able to love and nurture other people. But if you don't have this self-love and self-acceptance for yourself, it's very difficult, if not impossible, to give that to other people. I mean, you have to feel this within yourself in order to be able to give. Um, And, basically it's, when you're loving towards yourself, you're going to automatically be loving towards other people. By having this unconditional love and deep acceptance for yourself, you transform into a powerful source of magnetic energy that attracts opportunity, prosperity, and divine relationships. So, yes, the power, the energy, the positive vibe that you give out is going to act like a magnet. It's going to bring positive people and positive situations to you. It's going to draw people of the same, towards you. And it may repel people that, are still in a lower or darker toxic vibration. It may repel them. They may no longer be part of your life. They may, you know, drop out of your life. Some people could take your light, some people cannot. Some people are still sleeping, some are beginning to awaken, and some have already been awakened for quite some time. So when you show this light to other people, don't be disheartened if they shy away from you or react to you in a way that you wouldn't expect. Um, Not only does self love increase your magnetic power, it also physically impacts your health because, where the mind goes, the body follows. So, like if you're walking around thinking negative, toxic thoughts or hanging around negative, toxic people, that brings your energy level down. You start feeling exhausted and depleted, and that affects your immune system. It definitely does. I mean, stress and anxiety does a number on your immune system, and it starts by a lot of the thoughts you're thinking because your thoughts will affect your physical body. I mean, when you're up at night thinking all these thoughts in your head, you're not getting your sleep, you're not getting your rest. That lowers your immune system. You kind of drag through the day. When you're fully rested, it's easier to feel happy and grounded and centered, but when you're not, the day could be quite exhausting. And by sending loving thoughts to your body, and having love for yourself, you create amazing shifts, even on a molecular level. And it's going to boost your immune system as well. And so does being out in sunlight and being out in nature boost your immune system. So, are there areas in your life that, maybe you need to shed more love on? Okay, it's time to increase your levels of love to these areas with understanding and compassion. And, we really need to catch ourselves when we start thinking negative thoughts and try to be positive. And believe me, if you watch my videos, I'm not one of these people that, oh, just think positive, just that gets on my nerves. I'll be quite blunt. You not only have to think positive, but you also have to be realistic, practical, and logical. And you got to back up these positive thoughts with positive actions. Otherwise, sitting around thinking and, reciting these affirmations all day long is not going to change your circumstances. So, show yourself some self love, some self respect. Maybe establish some boundaries with people. Maybe eliminate some people that just aren't, you know, being respectful towards you. And this could be friends, family members, partners, work associates. You know a lot of these people in our lives. We all do. And the next card is very fitting. It's number 19, and this one is meditation. And you have drawn this card because your soul understands the need to detach from the outside world and connect within. Connecting to the light of truth within you may not be easy. And yes, with what's going on in the world right now, we do need to unplug and we do need to disconnect for a while. We need to ground ourselves. We need to spend some alone time. We need to take care of ourselves because if we don't take care of ourselves, we're not going to be any good for anyone else. We're not going to be able to take care of other people that may need, our assistance. So, just be still and empty your mind from the noise and the mental chatter, and shut the TV off for a while, turn everything off, the radio, the TV, anything that could be interfering with your inner peace and having those moments of solitude and silence that we all need. And, the best form of meditation is to simply be, being in the present moment and witnessing the magic of life all around you. Gratitude raises your vibrational energy and naturally opens gateways within you for visionary experiences. And a friend of mine on Facebook said yesterday that they read a post and the person was saying, I just want things to go back to normal again. I can't wait until things get back to normal again. Well, you know what? You need to be in the moment right here, right now. If we plan on our happiness being some part of the distant future, we're always going to be waiting around for it. We have to make the most of this moment, regardless of what is going on right now. The challenges we're facing, what the world is facing, whatever it is, no moment is ever exactly perfect. And when we put off our happiness like that, when people say, oh, I'll be happy when I retire. Oh, I'll be happy when I find a partner. Oh, I'll just be so happy when this is over, when that is over. And you know what's happening? Life is passing you by while you're waiting for all these conditions to be met. You got to be thankful and grateful for right now, today, this very moment. You woke up this morning, you were able to get something to eat, you were able to get dressed, you were able to breathe, you were able to experience another day of life. If that isn't enough to be grateful for, I don't know what is. But people keep saying, oh, I want things to go back to normal. And I understand it. People's routines have been disrupted. They feel displaced. They don't know if they'll have a job. They're worried about their children. They're worried about the economy. But guess what? This is all beyond our control. You can't control these things. So just for today, just for this moment, just for right here, right now, just be grateful that we're alive, that we will go on. Things will get back to the so-called normal, if anything is ever normal. Things will get back to what they previously were, with people going back to work and school, businesses opening up, people being able to go out and carouse and vacation and do whatever they want. But at this point, don't lose this moment of your life right now wanting things to be different. Just enjoy today. Find some, quiet time. And, sometimes it's hard to sit and meditate, but when it's the hardest because you're busy and rushing around, that's when you need it the most. So surrender to this moment, and release the struggle. Connect to source, connect with gratitude and love for what you do have, not, what you've lost. Be happy for what's still here, what you still have. And the more you embrace this, and the more grateful you are, you're going to draw more things into your life to be grateful for. So by reconnecting, grounding, and balancing your energy, you're going to fuel your body with energy to move forward. But if you want to continue in this scarcity mind frame where there's not enough, or we're losing this, losing that, or this isn't working out, you're going to drag yourself down. Your energy is going to be depleted, and it's going to affect your immune system, and it's going to affect your whole reality, and the whole way you see your life and the whole way you see the world. So do your best today to maybe get some quiet time. Sit, meditate, even if it's just breathing exercises. Go outside for a walk, do some walking meditation. Clear out your mind. Clear out your mind, be in this moment, and be appreciative for today. Don't worry about tomorrow. Just deal with today and think of things that you're grateful and thankful for. What a beautiful reading today. We're going to show ourselves some self-love. We're going to get some quiet time. We're going through this inner alchemy where we're going to approach things in a loving way. Even when we might not feel so loving, we're going to catch ourselves, and we're going to embrace whatever is going on. Things will change. We will go with the flow. And before you know it, you're going to be much, much happier if you practice these things. It's going to be for your best and for your health and for your mental clarity. If you've enjoyed the reading, please like it by giving it a thumbs up, share it, and above all, subscribe, because I will be back with more.